Rehabs take typically no more than a week to complete. That's right, 1 week. Then it's on to the marketing and selling of the property. Time is money, and money is time. Contact the AIL team today, 602-369-4663. That's 602-369-4663. Or for more information or a list of current properties for sale, visit ArizonaInvestmentLink.com.
If you want the best, go directly to the source. Your dependable source for all things financial is 1510 KFNN.
Get market news and information every Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Tactical Wealth Management with Mark Selesnov. This and every Monday at 1 p.m. right here on 1510 KFNN.
Now, back to the Real Estate Power Hour, brought to you by Arizona Investment Link. To join the show, call 602-324-KFNN. That's 602-324-5366. Or outside the Phoenix area at 1-800-293-KFNN. Now, back to two guys that can't sing karaoke worth but they sure do know a lot about real estate. Jason and Brandon.
Hey, welcome back to the Real Estate Power Hour. I'm Jason LaFleche, sitting here with Brandon Cox, both with Arizona Investment Link. And this segment of the Real Estate Power Hour is brought to you by Michael Rogers Flooring. Get a hold of them at 602-331-7039. Michael Rogers Flooring. Brandon, those are the guys that we use day-to-day on all of our rehabs.
Yeah, they're great. Not only do they do the flooring, whether it's tile or carpet, but they can also do backsplashes, the surrounds and showers. You name it, Mike's the guy to call.
Best prices, best service. Get a hold of them, 602-331-7039. Let them know you heard about them from the Real Estate Power. I'd appreciate it. Hey, next guest speaker, there he is in orange, V-neck cut shirt, looking good. Delot Wynn with Arizona Investment Link. Delot, welcome to the show.
Fly like a G6.
Oh, come on now. So Delot Wynn's here. This is Delot's Corner. You are an REO short sale specialist for buyers and sellers. So if there's investors out there that want to start submitting offers and getting that's the way to go, isn't it? If you're not buying a trustee sale and you need to get a loan or you need to get something like that, some end financing, you go that route.
Absolutely.
So Delot, how is the short sale market now and what's going on?
You know, it's really busy. I'm staying busy, and I'm loving stopping foreclosures. We're stopping them every day, and you guys are picking them up on the backside when we can't.
And that is true. That is true. Hey, can sellers submit multiple offers? Kind of go through that. Let's say there's more than one offer on their property that you're short selling for them.
On our short sale addendum for the Arizona AAR contracts, sellers are allowed to submit multiple offers, and sometimes buyers, when they are placing offers on properties, they'll notice that some sellers are taking multiple offers because their house is in great condition and it doesn't need any work. Mm-hmm. And sometimes what I suggest my buyers do is just write in, if their offer is very strong and they know that it's going to get accepted, then write in that they want to be first right of refusal and they want their contract in first position for either approval or denial from the bank. And usually that will make some buyers happy to know that they're in first position.
Nice. Now, Brandon, when we buy homes at the trustee sale, we have to sign over an earnest money check for $10,000 to lock the price of the home and to make sure that it's vested in your name until you fund it the following day. And when it comes to short sales and bank-owned properties, do buyers have to submit earnest money there too?
Even though short sales, people aren't very used to short sale transactions a lot in our market today, they are a regular real estate transaction, and you do still have to put down an earnest money. In some cases, sellers don't always ask for it right up front, but typically you'll see some sellers want to have an earnest or add approval.
But it's not $10,000. I mean, how much would it be on average?
On average, we say about 1 to 1.5% of the sales price.
Okay, so that's not bad. That's pretty reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Right. I mean, and it's earnest money too. I mean, earnest money is hard to capture these days.
Right.
There's lots of ways for the buyers to get it back if need be, but it always looks nice to the seller when you see a pretty healthy earnest deposit that goes down.
Absolutely.
That's right. Now, on the buyer side, if you're representing a buyer for a short sale, or let's say you're representing a seller on a short sale, how do you tell if a buyer is going to stick it through, like through the approval process? I mean, do you follow up with them? Do they follow up with you? How does all that work?
You know, it's always important to have constant communication with the buyer and seller at all times. And sometimes what we do is if we have a buyer that's very strong, we usually tell them to put their money where their mouth is, and sometimes we'll take a part of their portion of their earnest money and make it non-refundable for at least, say, 60 days so we can have plenty of time to get an approval or a denial. And sometimes buyers are okay with that.
So on a short sale, when you're submitting offers, do you have to submit it with an LSR?
Absolutely.
Oh, you do?
Or a proof of funds if you're paying cash.
Okay. Well, that's good information. I mean, that's normal.
That way the banks know you're serious, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they know you're not just kicking tires and wasting time and going to flake out on them. So, yeah, that's a good idea.
That's good information. Brandon, we meet people quite often that are in their properties that are just, I say bleeding, you got to stop the bleeding. If you're in your property and someone's kicking it around that they do want to sell their property short or let it go to foreclosure, I mean, people should just give you a call and kind of see what their options are, right, Delot?
They should give me a call. My phone number is 480-580-8680.
So Delot Wynn in Delot's Corner with Arizona Investment Link, REO and short sale specialist for buyers and sellers. Give them a call right now, 480-580-8680. Delot, thanks.
Thank you.
Greatly appreciate it. Delot's kind of a favorite. I mean, the guy, he doesn't have he's not signing autographs yet because this is is this your third or fourth week on the show now?
Third or fourth week.
Third or fourth week. So, but he's getting there.
But he did say fly like a G6. I'm not sure.
Car.
I'm not sure what that means. I obviously haven't heard that hip hop song that's out there, but fly like a G6. Interesting.
I don't know. Maybe should I write that down? No, I'm not going to write that one down. I'm not going to. Hey, so we're at Arizona Investment Link. Visit us online at arizonainvestmentlink.com or give us a call right now if we've piqued your interest at all with our process. And it is a seamless process. Give us a call, 602-369-4663. Just got off the phone with a gal from Southern Cal. I think from Orange County is what she said. Talked to her a couple weeks ago. Just talked to her right before the radio show, Brandon. And she's coming out next Thursday to do the free ride-along and see exactly how we do our business on a day-to-day basis. She was referred by Mr. Cooper.
Well, he's a good guy.
One of our good clients. So that's great. We're looking forward to Jamie coming out and visiting with us. But why don't we pick up where we left off? Now, I think we were talking rehabs, right?
Yeah, I mean, as far as getting everything fixed up, ready to go, and to put on the market.
Right. And there is a difference between a good rehab and a bad rehab. And a lot of these guys out there right now, they're just suggesting. Well, there's two things they're suggesting. The first thing is oh heck, let's just clean the carpets. If there's fingerprints on the walls, let's just get a wet sponge and wipe it down and make it look as cool as we can. Maybe kick a weed or two out of the ground, but there's just to kind of get it to where it looks okay. But the problem with that, Brandon, is on this retail market that is competitive right now. Let's face it, things are selling. There's no question about it. But if your home looks like all the rest out there, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to sell, I would imagine. Don't you think?
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of those things where the home, if it's priced right and looks spectacular, you're going to see some offers coming in. You're going to see some activity. And, the great part about our process of what we do is to get the home looking spectacular, all of those numbers are already figured into the equation. So we don't buy a home and then go, man, we hope we have enough money to fix it up to where it should look nice.
Right.
We buy the home knowing going into it what the